Hi, hello, my name is Lainey. Welcome back to my channel. This is Flosstube number 6, something like that. Anyway, today is November 1st. Happy official fall for everybody. I know it was the end of spooky stitching. If you were only doing that for October, everyone had a happy Halloween. I'm getting ready to go to a show, but I thought I would go ahead and hop on and give you guys my end of October update and some November plans. I've got a little bit of, we've got some finishes, a FFO, which I no longer have, but I got a picture of, whips, haul, and my plans for October. We'll start with my FFO. It was those two, stitches I was doing for a friend's birthday. I took a picture of how they finished out, but the two patterns were a Wi-Fi QR code by Stitches with Rose. I did that on a 14 count vintage blue, and then the T-Rex You Are Offline by Choco Coco Stitch. I also did that on an antique blue 16 count. It turned out really cute. The You Are Offline, I ended up just leaving out the words at the bottom. I thought the picture was just super cute enough. My friend was very enthused by the QR code and she thought it was very funny. Anyway, the other finishes, plural, that I have, but not FFOs, are the Nightmare Before Christmas stitches. I think that was all that I finished. Hopefully y'all saw everything. I think maybe y'all need to see that one too, but I'll show it again. But I have the Nightmare Before Christmas stitches. I took them with me on the plane since they're nice, small, easy. So here they are. Here's Jack's face. Very easy. I did these by like color completions. I did all the black and then the orange and then the yellow. So we have Jack's face. Oh, and then I did the back stitching at the end. Turned out really cute. I know it's no longer spooky season, but these will be nice to have up next year. And then I have got, what's his name? Zero's face with his little pumpkin nose. That back stitching on the pumpkin was hard. I like back stitching, but his nose was hard. It's like tiny. I think it turned out super cute. And then my favorite, the iconic Moon and Hill with Jack and Sally. Their little fingers are like only 7 or 8 stitches total. But I think that backstitching really adds to how they're like the body shape and everything. Sorry, I'm going without glasses today, so I'm like a little blind, but that's okay. Anyway, and then the other one, I don't know if I showed y'all this or not. It's my Mill Hill Harvest Wagon all done. I don't remember if this was in my last video or not. Anyway, she's done and cute and I love her. Still need to finish a ton of projects. I have a whole bag of them. There are a few in here that I have like plans for, a few that I don't, a few that are more spooky Halloween oriented, so I probably will wait until next summer to finish them. But I'm thinking of just doing a whole round of finishing in December when I'm getting ready for my baby, my love, what are you doing? It's my cat, Indy. Sniffing around where she shouldn't be. But yeah, in December when I'm getting ready for next year's stitching and plans and things, and I'm gonna like slow down the stitching a little bit. Anyway, whips. I started on this cute little squirrel. I found the magazine, y'all, so I can actually tell you what the issue is. Where'd it go? There we go. This is the Cross Stitcher magazine from October last year. And the squirrel was the little kit it came with. That's what he looks like. I have so many of these magazines, so it was a challenge to find the correct one. But this is what he's gonna look like. And this is as far as I got. You can kind of see him. He's gonna have a lot of green around him. I just couldn't bring myself to work on it. I don't know why. He's very cute. I'm gonna continue him this month, I think. We'll see. You can kind of see him. He's gonna have a whole bushy tail. I'm realizing how small they cut the fabric, because like the bottom stitches go like to right here. It's really tight. So I'm glad I started in the center. The next whip I have for you guys is part of my Villains Cross Stitch book. I'm doing Corella the Mosaic. I hadn't started this last time. This is what it's gonna look like when it's done. I love her so much. Anyway, I'm doing this on a black 14 count Aida. Just called for floss because it's what came in the kit. So, also, I opened the kit of floss and realized there were two sheets of, 2 pieces of cut black fabric after I had cut my fabric. So I get 3 out of this book at least. I'm hoping to do this one next after I finish her. Anyway, this is, ooh, I've got floss on here, what she looks like right now. Oh my god, that is so see-through. Hold, please. That's still so see-through. Okay, now I'm a little worried about the see-throughness. Anyway, I started in the middle with the white here, and then I've just been taking the red all the way around because it's more of like the frame. There's like another frame that's like darker gray that goes around, but I've been taking the red around right now because they just have a lot of spaces that just completely fill in with one color. I am going to continue on her. I love her so far. The last whip I have to show you guys is my Stitcherovia Colors of Halloween. I promise I did actually work on her more. I didn't get as many squares as I was like, but I started mapping out other squares like down the way. And I realized I messed up and I made one square 1 row too long, so I'm gonna have to do that all the way down. I'm not picking out 2 entire squares. They're 18 by 18, so they're like over 300 stitches each square. I'm not picking that out. I'm not doing it. Anyway, this is where I am now. Oh gosh, this is, where is it? 14 count Aida on vintage taupe. Anyway, I got the whole top row done. It's very cute, and I started the back stitching of the words and the top of the title. I started these 2 squares done last time I showed y'all, and then I started on this, and then when it's kind of hard to see is I've just kind of gone down and blocked out kind of like the rest of the row, so this is the last row of squares that'll go across, and I'm hoping that'll help kind of with my stitch count. This is the one right here that I went one too far over. It's 19 rows across instead of 18, which I only noticed after I started doing the back stitch, after I finished these two. I'm just gonna adjust all the squares down to be 19 rows across. There's only like 2 in there that are kind of like random stitching that I'll have to like fiddle with. We'll see. But I'm officially putting this project away for the year. I was hoping to get more done on it, but that's all right. Starts. Love them. Yeah, this will come back out probably sometime next year when I'm ready to stitch on it. Maybe I'll do a square this month. It's not a part of my plans. Anyway. I have one piece of haul. So I am part of the Fat Quarter Shop fabric of the month. I get the natural 28 count linen. This one was black this year. Let me get it out. Sorry for the crinkling. This month was just black. 28 count. Black. It's very pretty. I love it. And I love stitching on black. Obviously, I have black projects everywhere. I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on this. Or if I'm just going to like cut it down. I'm not sure. Most of these 28 count fabrics are for a lot of projects that I want to start next year. Stitching on higher count fabric for a lot of like some samplers that I want to do. I have one sampler that I already have. My long dog I want to start next year, stuff like that. Anyway, plans for November. They're small plans. I've already like started gathering my plans for 2025. So I'm kind of scaling back a little bit on what I'm stitching so that I don't go out and go on a buying spree for everything I want to start, even though that will totally happen. Especially since I got promoted at work, so I'm gonna have a little bit more money to spend towards stitching, which is probably not the best, but that's fine. Anyway, the first project I am gonna work on is this Alice in Wonderland blackwork project. I was gonna work on it this month, it just didn't happen. I had ambitious October plans, and I tried to touch most of them, and there's just a few that I didn't get to, and that's okay. But this is where I am right now with it. Got Alice and this start of a flamingo. And then I'll have put the picture up somewhere, but it makes the shape of like a keyhole, all the blackwork shapes. So I think this will actually be really good fast stitching. And this one is on, oh, it's in the bag, look at that. It's a 14 count Ada on vintage blue. And it's, I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera. Kind of. And it's got a little bit of modeling in it, which I think is really pretty. And I kind of associate Alice in Wonderland with like Alice with the blue, and also Queen of Hearts with the red and the black. So I think this is great. I don't really have a theme for November. I feel like I should. And then the next one is a little, where'd it go? I know this is a Mill Hill kit that I have not started, but it's just a little baby. This is my zodiac sign. It's gonna be the first time doing like a beaded cord, so that'll be interesting. But I have this one. It's just kind of like, I want to do a Mill Hill a month, especially next year, so we're doing this one. I don't want to have too many backed up because I have a lot I want to do. The other one I will be doing, hopefully finishing, is another Mill Hill. It's part of the Nutcracker collection. This is Clara and her little nutcracker. I love her. She's very cute. And that little tiny small one. Apparently, I opened this and I looked at it. This is 2 separate pieces of the perforated paper. So I'll stitch her body and then on one, and then the nutcracker and her feet and legs on another one. I'm really hoping to do the whole series, the rest of the series next year, but I'm obsessed with everything nutcracker and ballet and all that, so look forward to more of that next year. But for right now, little Claire. She doesn't have a project bag yet because I don't have one, so I'm gonna have to finish one first, which, let's be honest, is probably gonna be that little squirrel. Anyway, I am continuing on with another kit that I was working on September. It's kind of like this foggy forest. Thought it was very appropriate for November. All the leaves are changing and we're about to get some snow here in Denver. Hopefully this month. I love snow. I love snow so much. And all the evergreen trees, so I think this is great. Anyway, I'm just using the Kit Ada Kit Floss. It's a loops and threads kit I picked up from Michael's. Every time I go and check their little kit section, because I do like to do a kit every now and then and like not think about it too much, they haven't updated their kits in a while. But this is this measly little start I have. I think this is all one color at the moment. It's like the start of a middle tree and some fog. I want to make some good progress, so I think it's like here and over. It's not much, but it's something. I think it looks great so far. This has got a lot of half stitches in it, so. And then, let's see, this is the last one. The last whip. No, I haven't started this. The last thing I'm gonna work on this month is also another loops and threads kits from Michael's, but this one is more of a full coverage. It's the mountains with the snow and the pretty sunset. I love this. I think if I can conquer this, I can conquer my sunset kit that I have beef with. Do anybody have beef with any of their projects? Especially ones you've been working on forever. Anyway, I have this. I think this will be adorable and a good little November winter stitch before I go into any like Christmas holiday stitching besides Clara. I plan to go see the Nutcracker like opening weekend. Anyway, that's the last one. Just Kit Ada Kit Floss. Look how nicely. Actually, that's a lot of colors. I don't know why I'm shocked. Y'all, when people do kits, like the magazine kits, they're small. None of the floss is sorted. And all of the colors are weird. And you just kind of have to guess. This is nice. Like, this is all sorted. This is what I want in every kit. Please. I have lots of kits to conquer next year. But this is the one I'm going to conquer this year, or try. Anyway, those are my plans for November, whether or not we have a little random... There's Indy. Indy, do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? We're not interested? Okay. Those are my plans for November. There's a couple stitch-alongs starting in November, like into mid-November, end of November, December, that I'm thinking about joining because they're going like way into next year. It's like something that I want to do for next year is be a part of a lot of stitch-alongs and stuff like that, because they look so fun and they always turn out so good. I'm waiting for the next Lolo Crow cross stitch stitch-along. I'm excited. I was supposed to work on her haunted library this month and I did not. So maybe I should work on that before I do anything else. But I think that's about it. I've had a lot of stuff going on life-wise, so I haven't got as much stitching done in the last 2 weeks, but that's okay. Just lots of drama at work. Lots of drama in the personal life. It's fine. And I've been doing a lot of reading and traveling and all that stuff. But anyways, thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. I hope y'all have a great start to your November stitching and holiday stitching if you're doing those, if you're doing gifts for everybody. So everybody, have a good time. Bye.